Hello everyone! I didn't think I would be back this quick with StarRupture, but I had quite the interesting conversation in the comments of last episode, and it had to do with the waves. And the reason I'm back is because I couldn't really find much information about it, so I want to check them out myself. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, because I just said waves, and that could mean fire wave or anything, I mean when the enemies attack your base core. If you level them up beyond their, base level, every 40 minutes or so, there will be a wave of enemies that will try to wreck your base. Of course I knew this, which is why I have a ton of these cores around, instead of leveling them up, so I can place more machines in them. Because that kind of seems to, I wouldn't say fix, but that is a nice way of actually getting around that whole system. Because it just sounds kind of tiring and annoying, especially early game. But they can get harder and harder, and I imagine that is to do with the higher level core you have. I'm not sure if we're gonna see the full max level, because I kinda doubt I have the resources for that. But I'm hoping to do at least one decently high level raid. And I had an idea in mind of a location, and I think I want to go over here. This base core is just here to protect us for when we were going into the Forgotten Terraformation engine, because that means I'm not really losing anything. We also have a geoscanner here. I might actually take that, because mapping out a part of the region here could be good. Kind of as a warm-up, I suppose. Of course, I don't have any bullets on me, so we're going to also need a teleporter. So far, we also only have these tiny turrets. So sadly, no turret towers, but these are apparently better anyway. So I guess that is good. Let's go get a ton of bullets. Talking about those turrets, if we want to get the actual towers, we need to level up Griffith Blue Corp. I have it set up currently that it's delivering nozzles to Griffith Blue, as well as the Clever Robotics, so it's going to go a bit slow, but both of those will be getting done over time. I guess let's just get started, and we'll help this one out ourselves a bit if need be. Sounds like a lot of them are coming from this side, so that's good. We got ample protection here. Ooh, one of the big boys is over there.
It works.
But hey, we got it done. This also levels up our combat quite nicely. Because that is kind of the lowest stat we have. What the hell just happened to this guy? Dude, don't be growing massive like that. That's kind of terrifying. What I'm hoping to accomplish today as well is if we set up that wave system, I'm hoping to get combat up quite a bit. Alright, let's start taking it all apart. I'm gonna do it manually, mainly so I can get my bullets back, as destroying the base core doesn't give those back for some reason. Alright, it is all cleaned up. It doesn't really showcase any of the location around our monolith though, meaning we'll most likely have to find another one of those geoscanners. So can we see the monolith from here? Behind these rocks perhaps? Oh yeah, it is. Actually, that could be good though. Because we can have the base core up here, and then have all the defenses, and then they keep shooting down the cliff. And the bugs, they will have to jump up here, because they spawn over there. Yeah, I think that could be good. Question number 2 is, where the heck is the geoscanner of the area? Yeah, I don't see it anywhere close, so I'm guessing this one isn't gonna get mapped properly. We'll have to do it ourselves. Well, not really a problem for right now, anyway. Alright, let's start moving the base core to its new destination. Alright, it does seem like we're getting attacked from up here as well. So I wonder if there's something around here. Well, not something we can easily spot anyway. Well, it doesn't seem to be anything. I guess it's just some random spawn that happens in this area. Alright, base core goes down here. I guess we can have 2 of them in the back here too. This is mainly so that we don't get attacked from behind. See, that should give enough power though. And we'll have that go down here. And then we have to work from here. So that's where they're gonna spawn. If I just make an entire row of these things, maybe make like a couple rows. So something like this, we have 3 rows up until they get to the core. Then we just need to connect them up by rail. Let's hope that the power is actually enough. Seems to be. Nice. Now the fun part, that everything has to get loaded. Also, we need a teleporter here. And potentially a base, too. I'll think about it. Well, this is gonna cost a lot of bullets. I thought I had quite a bit stored up, but there was not even enough to completely fill up the first row. Alright, I've loaded up most of them. Eventually, I started just loading up 300 bullets on each. The back row, however, is completely full with 900. I think what we should do now is level up our base core already, because if we get a wave right away, we should be prepared. And if that isn't the case, I can just get more bullets and slowly fill it up over time. So I've been collecting a bunch of supplies, because it turns out we need a lot more than I thought nowadays in order to level up our base core. There we go, choose that. We need 30 meteor hearts. That is basically everything I had. I have one more now. We don't need as much ignitium, which is nice. Let's see if we have enough ceramic. Yes, that's nice. That probably means I want to cut this off. I just have that stop entirely. Alright, and then the same with helium. We needed an absolute ton of this stuff. I've been setting up cargo receivers as well. As you can see, we need a ton, and I'm not gonna go back and forth the entire time. Even with everything I had, that's only 5,000. We still need 2,000 more. I also gathered up a bit more heavy ammo. So we should basically be good, I think. You know what, just to be sure, I'm just gonna grab some ammo from the main base. The export base, I guess, rather. Because we don't really get attacked here. Like, not often, so they don't actually get used. And the only time I got attacked is because I lured a bunch of them over here. And even that was only 19 bullets, apparently. Doing this showed me, though, that we're not producing as much standard ammo as I would like. I created 2 more machines that produce this, however, I have an issue with that. And that is, as you can see here, most of the items are getting put into this one right here. But it doesn't get distributed much to the rest. And I do have plenty of basic building materials. I think what's happening is it sends out everything it needs for one of these crafts, right? So that it's full up. And after it sends out like 1 or 2 to these other mega presses. And then it's like, oh, this one needs items again. And so the rest doesn't really get anything. Basically the spoiled youngest child. This damn mega press here. I think an easy fix for this would be to replace this with potentially a storage depot. So I'll have to look at that at some point, but that's a kind of annoying bug. Although honestly, I'm not sure if it's a bug. It's probably just the way the game's coded. It's kind of annoying there, because it doesn't distribute them equally. I guess that's what you get with the pull system that StarRupture has, compared to like the pushing system that most other games have in the automation genre. So we'll have to think about it a little different. Right, the front row is almost fully loaded, just 1 more. I also kind of doubt we have enough helium by the looks of it. And 900 more to go. Alright, with that, everything is loaded on the front. And these are the final helium. So let's upgrade. What does the next upgrade cost? 50 meteor hearts? My god. Oh, base under attack. It's coming. Ooh. Oh, wow. Monolith activity. Yeah, I can see that. Wow, there's a lot there. A lot of tiny dudes. Ooh, the sound, though. Is that all? Yeah, imagine not. Is stuff getting poisoned here? Or infected? This one seems to be a little bit. Big lag spike. That's not good. Yeah, I can see that, gal. It is active indeed. I can barely even hear my shotgun shoot. Oh boy. They're coming up. They're coming up. But that's why we have the back row. And that's why I have a shotgun. That's it? It's secured? Missing string table entry. I'm guessing that's just a bug, isn't it? Okay, oh. And it goes away. I guess this is level 1. That actually wasn't too bad. I should have actually looked if we get XP from all that. Let's collect up all of these. There's actually really good point farming too. Actually, it was less than I thought. But that's only level 1, so... Let's go check out our bullet situation. Well, everything seemed to have shot like 150 or 160 bullets. Somewhere in between that. But that actually isn't too bad. And on this, only had to shoot around 30 bullets. Yeah, ain't that bad. We definitely over-prepared for this wave. So then let's see. This was decently expensive, but I think it is worth it for almost double the heat. Yeah, we can like upgrade some of them here. This is where we have like the main bulk of our machines. Yeah, there is one down there. That seems to be the closest to well, it's either that one or this one. For our main base, it will definitely be this one up here, which is kind of unfortunate. As for our export base, which is over here, I think it will pull them from this monolith, because that seems to be the closest. So we might be able to just fully secure our, like, export base once we set that up. I don't know, I'll have to think about that. But it did show me that the wave 1 isn't too bad. But upgrading it sure is going to become expensive, though. I also wonder if we're going to get all our upgrade stuff back, like all the meteor hearts at least. If we destroy the base core over in this area. Doing those waves is pretty fun, and I really hope there is XP to be gained from that, because then it'd be good to just keep that around. But then I would definitely want to automate it as well. Because if that can just deal with its things on its own, that'd be fantastic. But for now, I'm going to be leaving it off over here. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.